Bim brioche burger buns. Let's get started. สวัสดีค่ะ Welcome back to Bim's Kitchen. I've been complain about my burger bun. It's very stiff dough. I call enriched dough. So this time I'm gonna try to show everybody the revised version. So easy for everybody to knead by hand. So here I have 350 gram of my milk and 200 gram of my sourdough starter. I have this time I'm gonna add a little bit more because I'm gonna make a dinner roll. This is 50 gram and I had 100 gram of butter melted. I have 100 gram of lard. This one I make it by myself. And I have 20 gram of salt. I have 3 eggs. So what I'm doing here, I'm gonna put all the wet ingredients together and then add into the dough. Okay. And then I'm also gonna add sugar, even the salt, in the same time. So we don't have to, my container is a little bit small, so I'm gonna try to mix the eggs and the milk together first, and then I'm gonna add in the melted butter. Okay, and then the lard I'm gonna mix in here. So after I have everything here, because the container is too small, so after I have everything here, I'm gonna continue mixing. The reason I add the butter into the cold milk because my butter is a little bit warm. I just warm in the microwave. So easy peasy. Oops, sorry. Last but not least is the lard. Okay, now I'm gonna use my hand to mix everything, yummy thing together, make it fun. Okay, after I have it mixed well, so I can see that the temperature of my wet ingredient is slightly cold. That's because I used the starter straight from the fridge. So my room temperature is 25. Okay, so now I'm gonna add the flour, 1 kilogram flour. This one is bread flour. So this time gonna be easy. A little bit wet to make a bun, but you know, you can always adjust to suit with your temperature in your room. And don't forget that I live in a tropical country, Thailand. The climate is really humid and really hot. So trying to put the dough together like that. So I told you this is a wet dough because we add like 100 gram more liquid from lard and butter. So I'm gonna use the stretch and fold and coil, stretch and fold for this one. So I'm not gonna knead by hand. Okay, I hope this video will help to solve the problem for those who follow my recipe and it doesn't work. So this time hopefully it works. Now we're gonna come back in 30 minutes. But before that, let me scrape over the side of the container. Okay. My room temperature is 25 degrees. So we are gonna coming back in 30 minutes. This is the dough after 30 minutes. So what we're doing here, I'm gonna kind of knead them a little bit to make sure they are together nicely. So I'm gonna use the scraper to stick them, all of them into the dough, and I'm gonna knead it by hand. Okay. Okay, this is the dough after 30 minutes. We're gonna knead it by hand. Become really nice and soft. I'm not gonna use knead too long because we're gonna do stretch and fold or coil stretch and fold later. I just gonna make sure that they are formed together or the mixture is mixed well together. So after you rest the dough, it is very easy to work with. See? In a container. See you another 30 minutes. This is the second mix. We're gonna use stretch and fold. So you're gonna need to stretch out as much as possible. The good thing about stretch and fold is you can see what dough is not mixing because the lumpy part gonna show, but when you knead it you don't really see. Okay, this is the dough, the second mix, or again I'm gonna try to knead by hand. Yeah, I can feel that there is no lumpy part. Nice and smooth. Hopefully we're gonna get the window pane taste. Rest the dough again. Come back in 30 minutes. Okay, this is our third mix. I'm gonna use, ooh, stretch out nicely. Stretch and fold. Oops. Okay. This is the third time. Now we need one more time to finish this. Now this is our last stretch and fold. So I'm gonna kind of check the window pane test. Perfect. We got the window pane test. So we're gonna let it rest for 3 hours. Okay, this is our dough after 3 hours proofing at 25 degrees Celsius. Okay, before we shaping, we're gonna check our temperature. My room is 25 degrees Celsius. We're gonna check the dough temperature. My dough is 24 because I proof in the cooler box. I just turned the aircon on. So that is good. We're gonna shape the dough now. Okay, we're gonna cut the dough into small portion at 10. Oops. Okay, 110. Okay, now we're gonna make the bowl. This is the way I proof my dough anyway. I just fold them in together like that. And then I close the seam tightly. So make sure that no bubble. Boop. And then, okay, I'm gonna raise the dough onto the tray with parchment paper. Now, I'm gonna shape the sticky dough into the bowl first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now this is after proof for about 2 hours. My bowl dough is become like double in size, so I brush with egg wash nicely. I coat about 2 or 3 times to make very nice color. So if I can see that the dough is close together, I just gently separate them, because if you're not, when you're baking, they will stick together, and we don't want that. We want the perfect burger buns. So this is the way I do. Just coat it about 2 or 3 times with egg wash. So don't worry if it's too much, but it's gonna give you a very, very nice color. So, and then after you coat egg wash on top, make sure on the sides also cover with the egg wash as well. So when you bake it, when it come out, they look nice. And then go ahead to sprinkle your favorite topping. This time I mix between white and black sesame seed. Before I add onto the dough, I always toast it. But if you're gonna put on the burger bun like this, not inside or not inclusion, you don't need to toast it. And then go ahead and bake them for 130 degrees for about 30 minutes. There you go. Right after 30 minutes, you have to take it out, and then immediately you have to brush with butter. So this way you can keep them nice and shiny and beautiful, and also they have a soft crust. This is the way I do it. I hope you enjoy. Thank you so much. Now we just let the dough proof for about 2 or 3 hours. This is after 3 hours. We're gonna brush with egg wash and readjust to make its nice shape, and then we baking at pre-oven at 180 degrees for about 30 minutes. I keep turning them around to make sure it's baked evenly. And this is what we got. Beautiful savory star bread, perfectly for Christmas appetizer and celebrate together with your family. I hope you enjoy this video and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Happy Holiday สวัสดีค่ะ